This is Ian Lamont. I'm an experienced independent publisher, and today I'm going to walk you through the steps to get your book published on Kobo. Information on how to contact me is in the description and bio, and let's get started. So I'm assuming that you have a account with Kobo Writing Life, and you've set that part of it up, and the next step you need to do is go to eBooks. And basically what I'm going to be doing is, you can see that I have a whole bunch of books here. I'm going to be creating a new ebook. The new ebook is called Genealogy in 30 Minutes. And let's see if I can find a sample here. Okay, so here's a cover of the book. And basically all the assets are ready to go. So you'll need your cover. You'll also need the ePub file itself. And then what I do is I use a metadata file. It's basically just a text editor with information like the title, ISBNs, things like that. Some people, they use a spreadsheet to manage this data. Other people, they use software, like Onyx is one of them. But I just find it's very easy just to use a text editor, and that's the way that I've been doing it for years. So let's get going. I'm going to create a new ebook. And it says, and there's basically like 4 screens you have to go through. Describe your ebook, add the ebook content, rights and distribution, set the price, and then at that point you can publish the book. So the first screen is the most important, and there's actually quite a bit of information. It's not really laid out in a great way. So ebook title, and it is Genealogy in 30 Minutes, Volume 1. Optional subtitle, A Guide to Discovering the Stories of Your Ancestors and Sharing Them with Family. Series name, I'm going to keep that out. So this is my own book. In the past, I've published other authors, like Social Security in 30 Minutes, author Emily Pogue. So if I was publishing another author, I'd erase my name and use that other author's name. Publisher name, I-30 Media Corporation, that's correct. Imprint, so there is an imprint for this particular book, this particular series, I should say, in 30 Minutes Guides. Is this the first time you're publishing the book? Yes. ESBN, primary print ISBN. So the EISBN is basically the ISBN I'm using for the ePub version of this book. I've just pasted it in there. The primary print ISBN. And the reason for doing that is sometimes Kobo, they distribute to other bookstores and other places, and the other bookstores may want to link the ebook edition with the printed edition if it is available there. So ebook language is English. Is this content part of the public domain? No, it's not. And then synopsis. This is where you attempt to inform your potential readers. The synopsis is featured prominently on the Kobo site. So this should not be a gigantic long description. It's a synopsis, and I do have a gigantic long description. This is probably like 500 words long. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the second paragraph and just paste it in. Okay. And that's good there. You can also do things like bold and italics. So I'm going to italicize the title. And I think we're good there. And now I'm going to go back to the top here and do the other part of it. So upload your cover. So it should be a JPEG or a PNG. So I'm going to use the PNG version of it. Okay, we're good there. And then categories. This is important. So I can't remember if Kobo is using bisect categories or its own system. Regardless, I'm going to try to figure out the categories that I want to go into. So I don't see what I'm looking for, which is genealogy. So I might have to look under hobbies. This is actually tricky. Or maybe I can do history. You know what I might do? I just might do general. And then I might also do for the Americas because it's kind of specific to United States. General. You have three categories. I really wish they had a category for genealogy. Home and garden, reference and language. I don't see it. This is really too bad. All right, so you know what? I'm just going to have to maybe live with that. Hit confirm. All right, so my cover's there. All this other information is there. So now I'm going to save and continue. and ready to upload new content. So choose a file to upload. So I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to go to the production area, ePub. This is it right here. And by the way, I'm using the same ePub for all of the marketplaces, Kobo, Apple, Barnes & Noble, and KDP. I'm going to upload that. And another thing to say, Kobo is not a major marketplace for me, but I still like to have my books available there because it just gives it a wider reach, and I can reach customers who I might not otherwise get on KDP. Okay. Download and preview the book. I don't need to do that. Validation results looks okay. Your ebook is ready to be published. Great. So let's go to the next screen. Apply digital rights management. I do not recommend doing this. Even though it sounds good in theory, you can prevent people from pirating the ebook version of your book. The problem with it is a lot of times people's devices are not set up properly, and they'll download one of your books and it's DRM protected, and then they can't open it. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to take it out on your book online, usually in the reviews or something like that. So it's just not worth the hassle of inconveniencing your readers for the very small protection it might afford against people who are trying to copy it and distribute it online. And by the way, for most books by independent authors or new self-publishers, there's not a huge demand in the torrenting sites for a free version of your book. So I really wouldn't worry about it that much, and I wouldn't use DRM. Geographic distribution rights, you own all the rights in all territories. That's correct. They have other tools here available for libraries in Overdrive. You know, I'm not gonna select that because I'm not really sure if these terms are good for me. So I'm just gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna do save and continue, and this is where I'll set the price. So the price of this book is $2.99. My royalty rate is $2.09, and they converted my price to the local currencies. And what I often do is do their suggested prices. That's usually like, you know, rounded up to $3.99 British pounds. That's Brazilian reals, $9.99. Okay. British pounds, $1.99. I'll do that. Euros, Canadian dollars, $3.99. Euros, 2.49. And I think those are the big marketplaces there. All right, so I think we're good. I'm going to save and continue. And here I can basically select when the book is going to be published. So I'm going to choose a date that's after today. It's going to be next Tuesday. I'm going to allow pre-orders. They might prompt me to select a date. Oh, no, they're not. They're just going to put it up there. All right, so we're good. We'll do a complete content review, which takes about 24 to 72 hours. Then we'll list your ebook in the Kobo store and on the date you've chosen. So that's good. If this video helped you, please take a moment to like it and follow me. For more information on publishing and getting the most out of using online publishing platforms such as Amazon KDP, Apple iBooks, or Apple Books, I should say, etc., go to leanmedia.org. Information is in the bio and description. Thank you so much.